Frida, you signed a new deal at the Arsenal. How happy are you to be staying in North London?
Yeah, I feel really happy to stay here in North London and also stay in Arsenal. It feels good to be here, and I've been here 4 years and obviously enjoy playing for Arsenal, and I just really look forward to stay here some more years.
And as you mentioned, you've been here 4 seasons and counting. Why was Arsenal still the right place for you?
I think it says a lot when you stay at a club for 4 years, and I really enjoy playing for this club. I love the fans. I love playing at Emirates, and I love how the club has developed over these past 4 years when I've been here, and I would love to be a part of the next years too.
And you mentioned the Emirates there. What have been a few of your favourite games there over the past 4 seasons?
That's a good question. I think the Bayern Munich game when we came back in the quarterfinal in the Champions League was a special moment for me, and then obviously the games this season as well, especially Real Madrid at home, celebrating that win with the fans, and also just the atmosphere you can feel on the Emirates. I'd say those 2 games is probably the best ones in the Arsenal shirt so far.
I think everyone can see what the club means to you, especially when you score. Just the other game, you do a badge kiss when you score against Manchester United. How does it feel to play for Arsenal and represent the badge week in, week out?
Obviously for me it means everything to represent this club, and I think you can see it in the celebrations, but in the moment you just want to enjoy it, and you almost get a bit crazy when you score a goal on Emirates and you hear the crowd going crazy, and you just want to give that moment to them as well, and to share that with them is just a fantastic feeling.
So obviously it's been a bit of a rollercoaster season so far, but potentially the biggest game of your career so far coming up, a Champions League final. Have you dreamt of moments like that? Yeah,
definitely. I think a Champions League final is something you dream of as a child, and through the years, and obviously when I played in Arsenal, we've been so close. When we lost against Wolfsburg in the semi-final, I think we all had that revenge after that game 2 years ago. So be able to play a final against Barcelona will be a huge moment for all of us in our career, yeah.
And opponents don't get much tougher than Barcelona. We've obviously played them fairly recently. You scored against them in an Arsenal shirt. What do we expect from them in Lisbon?
Yeah, it's a really tough opponent, obviously. We all know what Barca stands for, but I think it's a pretty cool final as well. I think it's one of the 2 teams that's tactically and technically play the best games, probably with the ball, and quite possession-based teams. And obviously 2 teams with a huge fan base, which I think is cool for the women's football as well. And be able to play that final is just a dream come true for me.
And it's not quite been a full season under Renee as head coach, but obviously you guys have worked with her as an assistant coach for quite a while. But how have you found your time working with her as a head coach at Arsenal?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy working with Renee. Like you said, she's been our assistant coach, and it's a bit different role. I love how detailed she is, but also gives us freedom on the pitch, which I think is the strength of our team right now. And I think you've seen that through the whole season, that how much we've developed in terms of that, and also creating good culture in training, also in games. And I think you can see that also the way we come back in so many games. Yeah, I really like working with Renee. Yeah.
And off the pitch, how much has your bond with your teammates and the staff really helped make North London a home away from home?
Yeah, it's definitely been a big part of it, the whole journey in Arsenal shirt. And when you look at the squad for the last 4 years when I've been here, it's not been that many changes. It's obviously natural that team changed over 4 years, but I think that's the strength of ours as well. We know each other really well, both players and staff, and I think to build on that in the coming years as well is going to be really interesting.
And speaking of consistency, I believe you've played every WSL match this season, and I think across your 4-year spell you've only missed about 2 games. I mean, that says quite a lot, both in terms of form, but also being injury-free. What's your secret there?
I don't really have a secret, I would say, but Yeah, I think doing the right things every day in training makes you be able to play every game, and that's my aim as a footballer. I want to help the team the whole season through, and be able to do that this season with every game is obviously a big part of it, and I'm really happy that I can stay fit and help the team in the best way.
And of course, we've got one massive game left this season, but looking to next season and beyond, what are you hoping to achieve here?
Yeah, I think the potential in our group is massive, as a whole group with staff and players. So we obviously want to win the league. That's pretty clear. I've been here 4 years and haven't done it yet, and I definitely want to win the league. So keep working hard, obviously, the coming years, and I think we can achieve a lot of things with our team.
Congratulations, Frida.
Thank you very much.